Hello, welcome to Friday's Newsline today, Season 1, Episode 25. I'd just like to welcome you to. I done a show there yesterday. I hope you enjoyed it, Episode 24. Now I'm well into, as I was saying, I'm into the good weekend here, nearly. As I was saying, I was just looking at the internet there, on the Late Late Show. He has a show, the show that's on tonight. He's gonna have Joe and McNally is gonna be on it. We're bringing the kids to this Late Late Show. And then there's Damien Brown. He's gonna be on the Hearts and Minds of the Nation as he becomes the first man to row from New York to Galway. That's what I was saying there. Conquered Everest in the past. And then the freedom of the County Wicklow, Charlie Port is going to be on the Late Late Show. Covering his, as I was saying there, that's under, it says about a bit about on the Wicklow Times there. And then I'm just trying to read now to see who's there. Luke O'Neill is going to be on it as well on the couch discussing Journal of Science. And then this week the Late Late Show is going to tackle the cost of living on this Friday show with an expert advice on everything from the simple and cheap ways to keep your house warm. That was on the other show as well on the Monday's political show there. Dave McCullough. That was on the last day I was looking at on the television. So that's the show there on Friday. So it should be that's the show. And then the other entertainment news there, I was just trying to. Foster and Allen have a show as well on. Now I didn't look at it, I have it on the thing there. And then Pat Inglesby comes to the big screen on this month. That's what I'm saying there. And there's also an article there on the RTE website, behind the scenes look into the writing of Fair City. You should take a look at that. That should be interesting enough. And then the Women's King, Viola Davis and Tasma Media. The stars bring RTE entertainment to the scene of the film of the year. So that's the entertainment news on that. And then Sinead was like an alien landing from outer space. There's a documentary about Sinead O'Connor, so you should look into that as well. And then Brendan Gleeson causes mayhem ahead of Saturday Night Live hosting gig. I saw he's on a skateboard or something on the YouTube, so that should be interesting enough. So I was just gonna go through the now see was there anything on Twitter. I just thought I'd come back with another show anyway. As I was saying there, there was more. Stephen Nolan was on last night. I was looking at it there, the thing about energy and there. And then, as I was saying there yesterday, Jamie Bryson was on it, and the usual people that, as I was saying, that would to be on the show. I don't agree with a lot of what they say, and I think everyone is entitled to their own opinion. That's the thing. But I just share my views. So same with the way they do, and sometimes they get it wrong so far, and they never pulled up about it. So that's the way I feel anyway. I don't know about everyone else. So, and then that's all that's on Twitter now. There's a good bit about Stephen Nolan. He has his gets on there. That's what the show was about last night. It was about energy as well. It's saying there, the topics, Jeffrey Donaldson and DUP have turned the screws on the people of Northern Ireland. Social Eastwood says the party are using the people of Northern Ireland as leverage over protocol law. That's what they're all fighting about, protocol. All the people, political people there in the north, and that's what it's about. So if you don't, I think I've had it talked enough about it now on my show, and I just get on with the sports or whatever I'm talking about. And then it says Ben versus Eubank fight off, a saga ends. That's there. It's been called off, so that's a big surprise. And Shriners Children's Open, that's the latest score there, round 3. Kurt Kitson is winning, and Adam Hadwin is second, and Jason Day he's third. So just gave you that scoreline there, and there's nothing as such. I'll be back probably with another show there Saturday or Sunday there, talking about the matches there. So I'll make another Sunday sport there, and so it should be interesting enough. So that's the news there. So I'm well into 5 minutes. So I'm just going to give you a bit of more news about Sky. Eyewitness, I can't do this anymore. Lyman victory is bittersweet as horrors within become clear. That's the news there. And then MEP, who cut her hair in solidarity with Iranian women, hits out at old tired politicians for lack of courage. And British rocket launches turning the tide against Russian film for the first time. So I think I had Coming Soon website out as well. I don't play any music now anymore, but I should go back to the music sometime and play a bit of music. So just the latest song coming soon. Daredevil MCU return is a home run in She-Hulk episode 8. So just giving you all there. And Jamie Lee Curtis had to watch Halloween Ends with a security guard, according to what they're saying there. She had to watch it all there. Blooman's Five Nights at Freddy movie has found its director, so that's according to that. So Edward Wright details his addition to Top Gun Maverick, so that's on that. And I'll just give you a bit now. I don't think I gave you any journal news there as such. I'll just go through the various section of the news. The section now that's on this, it just says more about that story there. At least 35 dead, including 23 children, after gun and knife attack at Thailand nursery, according to that. And then Air Grid raises concerns of a significant electric supply issue. Man charged with ramming gates of Russian embassy in Dublin sent forward for trial. Desmond Wisely was served with a book of evidence at this Tala District Court today. An Ukrainian girl stabbed multiple times is out of danger but will remain in hospital. That's the story there. And then looking to improve that's just an advertisement, so I'm not going to read that. Garda arrests 14 in Offaly for separate offences. Garda from Tullamore, Clara and Edenderry carried out searches, patrols and checkpoints across the country, according to what it's saying on that. And then the soccer matches on as well, but I'll give you more previews there. I'll just go back on now on the RTE website there to see if there's any more news for you. It just says here, man admits murdering ex-partner in Ennis public toilet. 13-year-old has pleaded guilty to the murder of former partner who kicked and stamped to death in a public toilet in County Clare last year. I'll just read more about that now. Article by Colin Mongan. It's about the UK and EU want a negotiation resolution to issue of the Northern Ireland Protocol, but arriving at an agreed outcome will be difficult, Taoiseach said. Speaking in Prague, Michael Martel said space needed to be created to allow both sides reach a resolution. He declined to comment on whether pausing the passage of the Northern Ireland Protocol Bill through the UK Parliament would help the process of negotiations. My view is that it's general wish on all fronts to prepare a negotiation resolution of all the issues, he said. I do believe we need to create space for what to happen as well, and so I don't intend to comment at any further. This doesn't in any way understate the difficulties involved in arriving at a resolution, but I do think there's good faith on all sides. So that's what Michael Martin says there, and it's be interesting to see if there's anything come out of that. As I was saying there, nothing ever comes out of anything, but I just thought now to finish my show, I go back on the Hogan Stand website here. Galway boss Joyce gets 3 new year, as they're saying there. Patrick Joyce is set for another 3 years in charge of Galway senior footballers after being processed for a new term by the county board last night, according to what it's saying there on Hogan Stand. And Colm shakes up backroom team. Colm Collins, he decided change to the backroom team followed by his reappointment at Clare Senior. According to Clare FM, Branagh goalkeeper Joe Hayes has replaced ex-Kerry goalkeeper winning Declan O'Keefe as goalkeeper coach, while Broncaston returns as head coach. So that's the news there on the thing. As I was saying there, the county final is on Sunday, Baltinglass and St. Pat's, so that should be interesting enough to see who's going to win that. And it'll be interesting to see what the result of that will be. And then they'll be going into Leinster, whoever wins it. So that's the main match there on Sunday. Should be a cracker. So I just thought I'd make a quicker podcast today. I hope you enjoy it. If you can check me out, all my details there, all my things there, and all. I am on Spotify, I'm on iTunes, I'm on YouTube, and I'm looking for guests at the moment. I haven't got no guests. I have guest plans, but that's about all. So I hope you enjoyed my show today, and I'll be back either on Saturday or Sunday there with another thing. So thanks for listening, and I'll be back again. Bye.